Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is time for the Hero Tracker for August. Yes, August. That's the 8th month in Fire Emblem Heroes. This is the video that I painstakingly do every month that I don't really like, but I keep doing it because you guys tell me that it's helpful to you. And so if that is you, you best be leaving a like, a comment, and if you're not subscribed, you better be subscribing because I will know. And then there will be no hero tracker for you specifically. But this is what it looks like. I'll be sharing this on social media as well. So if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, you can get a copy of this for yourself. And I'm gonna basically go through the whole thing right now. So if you want to stick around for that, that would be great. And I will be watching the analytics to see how many of you just left this video. Okay, so. Why am I so antagonistic this morning? I don't understand. Anyway, I'm tired. I've just been sanding walls in my house for like weeks. They're so bad. I've never seen uneven walls like this in my life. I might as well have just knocked them down and put up new drywall. Anyway, Hero Tracker. I'm getting distracted. Hero Tracker, August. This is what's coming back in August. Nothing has changed. It is literally the same as it was last month. There has been no change here. So green is full, Seliph is back in red, double Seliph in August, Brave Seliph and Legendary Seliph. How about that? How about that though? How about that? Probably for your remix, you're probably looking at Alm, unless they do this thing, right? Because last month you had the option of Yoon and Roy, I think is who it was. Yeah, it was Roy. Could have been Yoon and it could have been Roy. It was Roy. So if they decide, oh, August, let's do a Mythic because we're going Legendary, Mythic, Legendary for remix. They might, I don't know, but Naga and Alm are basically your options. I have a feeling it will probably be Alm, but it could also be Naga for science reasons. I don't know. But I am eagerly awaiting Naga's remix because I have an idea for her kit. And I finally want to complete on her, but I don't want to do it before they give her her remix because why would I? I might just be doing extra skill inheritance at that point. I don't want to do that. So, I'm just eagerly waiting on that. So August is a very anticipated month for me. Brave Awakening Tiki is here, which of course our community helped lead the charge on that, and that was very exciting. Just a lot of stuff. Probably pirates in the first half. Either way, the banner itself, blue, is looking really, really solid. So I would anticipate a legendary blue hero for that month, which is take as you will, take as you will. September, nothing has changed here either. We knew that Xander was coming back. That was pretty much it. It seems like a great time to pull for Xander because he's up against male Byleth, which is a pretty good unit. Don't know if you've seen him, but he's pretty solid. Both of the Byleths are back in September actually, so that's kind of exciting. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, Julia's gonna get remixed in September." I don't know if that's the case, but currently we don't have anything that's getting remixed. So I was fairly confident that earlier in the year they were like, these are the heroes getting remixed, and they just did. So there's a possibility that Naga actually comes back in September and gets remixed then. I don't know. I don't have words. All I have are hopes and dreams mostly. It's definitely not Sothis though. So like, all you copium huffers out there, Sothis is not getting remixed just yet. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a minute. You will eventually, but certainly not next month, or well, 2 months from now. Certainly not in September. Will she be getting remixed? If anything, it will be Julia, but again, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, point is that September hasn't really changed either. October though is when we finally started seeing some units come back. Including Plumeria and Oter and Asker, who you're probably more concerned with. Now, Asker is in a pretty wicked color share right now. He was or is currently alongside of Medeus, who is really, really good. With Ashera, bro. So I think the 5-star that we're likely to see, if that's not a new legendary, mythic, legendary hero, it's a toss-up, man. If you want Medeus, now's a great time to try and roll for Asker as well. If you're feeling like, wonder what that legendary in October is looking like, is probably going to be colorless. And so far, that looks like a pretty banging banner. So it's a tough call. It's a tough call. But I would assume that we're getting a new colorless legendary in October. So if your back's against the wall and Choose Your Legends is here, and you're like, but Asker though, you probably have a good shot at getting him with another new legendary in October. And if you don't really care about Medeus, I would just wait until October. That's just me, just my advice. You can take or leave, or do what you please with it. But that is pretty much my take on Asker's return. Everybody else feels a little mediocre, frankly. All of these banners feel a little mediocre. September feels okay with Note and Byleth, and then Xander, and then Byleth. But I mean, Xander's banner didn't do super well. So like the next 3 months feels a little underwhelming, frankly. But that doesn't really account for new stuff that we're gonna see. So maybe we'll bounce back. Maybe we'll bounce back. We already got Asker. I'm assuming Embla will be here at some point. And speaking of that point, November. We're back in November. So this is kind of like when books end ish. And then there's like a 3 to 5 week hiatus where Faye doesn't really do a lot. Because this is in between books. So we have a book ending, and then we have a book starting, which is closer to like December-ish time. Here you can see Nana coming back in November alongside Saros. So blue looks really great with Sita alongside Saros. Red could be better. I'm assuming that we're gonna see Yoon remixed in November. So it kind of helps give credence to the concept that perhaps Naga will return in September and be remixed then, and then we'll have Alm show up to be remixed in August next month. And then Yoon is gonna get remixed in November, and then that would take us through to the end of the month, end of the year rather, and then you have December where you have no remixes. And I think Naga, Alm, and Yoon were the last 3 mythic legendaries confirmed to be remixed this year. So I think that makes sense, but again, I don't know. I'm using what I have in front of me. That's all, and just spewing it out in your face. December, again, there's going to be more stuff to spend your orbs on in December and November, for that matter. So if you're a little underwhelmed by this so far, count yourself lucky, because there will be other stuff that wants your attention instead. Medeus is back in December, so if you want Medeus now's a great time to go for him, because he's color sharing alongside Ashera and of course Asker. While Ashera is not really super necessary, I mean, she's good. I don't find myself using her terribly frequently. But I would imagine that Medeus and Asker both have some very wicked support uses that you could use pretty regularly. So now's a great time to go for Medeus as well as Asker, if you really want both of them. January. This is when we're probably going to start seeing a new batch of remix. Wouldn't you know it, Altina's over there. Now, I've been saying for a while now that Altina's likely going to start getting remixed in January, which would be great. Love that. And she could just be right alongside Marth, whom I do not need. So, not great for me. But I've been wanting to finish Altina for like a long time. I think she's up to like +8-ish now. So she's been a long-term project for like a long time. So I'm hoping that she gets a decent remixed kit. But she also has a DC weapon. So yeah, is anybody's take on that matter. Dimitri's coming back in blue. I think that was really the only update we had there. And then we also had February. February, we're adding Peony and Ashera. Everybody else we knew about. Ryoma, Roy remix. The Royoma remix, if you will. They're both back there as well. So if you want Peony, you want Ashera, now actually if you want Ashera, now's a great time to roll for Ashera. Because there's literally no downside to getting a Medius or an Asker. Straight up. If Ashera is your target, roll for her right now. Because I guarantee you it won't be as good as whatever pops back come February. Straight up. And then we're already in March. If and you can believe it, we are already back in March. This is after Anniversary. This is after Choose Your Legends. We're just looking past, and there's a lot. There's a lot there. I wouldn't, if we had a remix that month, which I don't think we will, but we might, but we won't. Celica might be in potential remix territory, maybe. But given that she's, butt up against some remixes, I wouldn't count on it. Wouldn't bet on it. Wouldn't put my bottom dollar on that. So just be aware that Celica's coming back then. So if you want Celica, now's a great time to get her. There's also Ascended Celica. So also that option. Who is not blessing locked, by the way. So you got a couple options. But that is basically what it is. That be what it be. Again, this is the full graphic. You can screenshot this now, or you can just right-click save or tap hold save and get it from me on Twitter or Instagram. So I don't think you can save stuff on Instagram. It's just Twitter. That's all that applies. You have screenshotted on Instagram. Yes. Anyway, point is, it'll be on social medias. I'll link you in probably the top comment pinned in the description. All those things. But yeah, this is the hero tracker. Which month are you guys excited for? I am still just kind of like, I don't know, all the banners feel a little mediocre to me. And I think that's just because I'm focused on August. And I'm focused on Naga's remix. And I'm focused on getting Ike to +10 in November because it's been forever. And I'm literally one away. I just have to spark him now. It's been a journey. It's been a journey, frankly. And I don't know. I'm not super jazzed about all the new mythics and legends that we've had. Which is fine, by the way. Totally fine with that. I'm more excited about the remixes and the resplendents, whom I have just been in a drought for, and then also Brave's coming out next month. So I have stuff to look forward to. Let me know what you have to look forward to. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring bell, notifications, all those things. If you don't, I'll know, and then I'll be sad. You don't want me to be sad. Thank you again, and until then, I will catch you next time.